My 7-year-old has been running a hospital in the backyard. I thought it was pretend until a neighbor knocked on my door with a $50 bill and a thank you card. Sophie has been obsessed with animals since she could point. Every dog on the sidewalk gets a greeting. Every nature documentary gets her unblinking attention. For her 6th birthday, she asked for a real stethoscope. I bought her a plastic one. She told me it was insufficient. She's 7. She used the word insufficient. 3 months ago, she started setting up her office in the backyard after school. Folding table, stethoscope around her neck, a composition notebook, assigned duct tape to the fence. Dr. Sophie, Animal Hospital, open after school. I took a photo, sent it to my sister. We said precious. I assumed she was bandaging stuffed animals. I was wrong. On a Tuesday, Mrs. Gable knocked on my door. 74, lives alone, 2 cats, fixed income. She was holding a $50 bill and a piece of paper. For Dr. Sophie, she said. She saved Biscuit. The paper was a medical report in crayon. Patient, Biscuit, orange cat. Problem, thorn deep in left back paw, limping 3 days. Treatment, calmed patient with chin scratches. Removed thorn with tweezers, cleaned with antiseptic wipe. Applied Neosporin, wrapped with gauze. Follow up, Thursday. Mrs. Gable said the vet wanted $150 for an exam fee. She didn't have it. She mentioned it to Sophie over the fence. Sophie told her to bring Biscuit in. I walked to the backyard. Sophie was kneeling in the grass, cleaning a scratch on a beagle's nose with a cotton pad. The dog's owner, Mr. Torres, was sitting in a lawn chair holding lemonade Sophie had offered him. I picked up her notebook. It was a medical ledger. Patient, Max Beagle. Owner, Mr. Torres. Problem, scratch nose. Treatment, antiseptic wipe. Neosporin. Follow up, Friday. Patient, Luna, gray cat. Owner, apartment lady. Problem, goopy left eye, 4 days. Treatment, saline rinse with cotton ball 3 times. Eye clear. Patient, Duke, big brown dog. Owner, Mr. Ruiz. Problem, scratching, biting fur. Treatment, flea comb. Found 11 fleas. Dawn soap bath. Told Mr. Ruiz to wash Duke's head. 15 patients. 3 months. Detailed entries for everyone. Under the table. A shoebox. $130 in small bills. Next to it, a dollar store receipt. She'd been spending her allowance on real supplies. Gauze, saline, cotton balls, antiseptic wipes, Neosporin, a flea comb, rubber gloves. I asked where she learned this. She showed me her iPad. Dozens of veterinary first aid tutorials on YouTube. How to clean wounds, remove ticks, flush eye infections. She'd been studying for months. I sat in the grass next to her. Sophie, why didn't you tell me? She didn't look up from the beagle. Because you'd say I'm too little. But Mrs. Gable can't drive to the vet. Mr. Ruiz said it costs $200 and he can't pay. The apartment lady said she'd give Luna away if the eye got worse. They needed help now, Mom. Not when I'm older. I didn't shut it down, but I couldn't let a 7-year-old run an unsupervised clinic. I called our local vet, Dr. Aris. I expected him to say it was irresponsible. Instead, he asked me to email Sophie's ledger. He called back in 20 minutes. She's doing basic triage, he said. Cleaning wounds before they become infections. Catching fleas before they become infestations. Her documentation is better than some of my vet tech students. He came that Saturday, reviewed her setup, watched her handle Mr. Torres's beagle with a calm patience most adults take years to develop. Now, once a month, Dr. Aris parks his mobile clinic in our driveway. Free checkups, vaccinations, basic care for any neighborhood pet. He brings the medicine. Sophie brings the patients. She's his official assistant. She greets every animal, writes initial notes, and walks them to his truck. She still wears the plastic stethoscope. He offered her a real one. She said she'd earn it. Sophie doesn't take money anymore. Neighbors leave supplies on our porch instead. Gauze, pet treats, rubber gloves with a note for Dr. Sophie's supply closet. Mr. Ruiz brings Duke every month. Mrs. Gable brings both cats. The apartment lady kept Luna. She's 7. She can't do long division. She still needs help tying her shoes. But she saw neighbors choosing between groceries and vet bills, and she set up a folding table.